Hi, my name is Erin Schaefer, and I am a board member, and I will be on the AAMFT Board of Directors through 2013. I am currently living in Ashland, Ohio, which is about halfway between Cleveland and Columbus in northeastern Ohio. I am currently director of Ashland Parenting Plus. We are a small nonprofit agency that is able to do a variety of things in our community. We provide teen pregnancy prevention to all the middle schools and high schools in our county. We also do a juvenile diversion program, which is a mentoring-based program for delinquent youth in our community. And we also provide parent education for anybody in our community who might need that service. I am also an adjunct faculty at Ashland University, which is a local university in Ashland. I started my journey with AAMFT as a student at Pacific Lutheran University, which is a COAMFT accredited program, and I was there for 2 years, graduated in 1997, and while I was there at PLU, I discovered that Ohio did not have licensure for MFTs, which I did not know when I first went to school. And while I was there, when I found this out, I remember distinctly one of my professors telling me, well, now you have a unique opportunity where you can go back to Ohio and you can advocate for the profession. Little did I know at that point how prophetic those words were going to become for me in the future. So at that point when I graduated, I moved back to Ohio. Again, there was no licensure, so I was not able to practice. So I did something else for 3 years. I was a youth director at a church, and after 3 years, I realized that I really wanted to do therapy, and that's really what I missed. That's what I went to school to do. So at that point, I kind of bit the bullet and went back to the University of Akron, which has a marriage and family therapy / counseling program, and I entered into that program in order to be licensed so that I could practice in the state of Ohio. And so after 2 years in that program, I graduated and I was able to be licensed as a professional counselor. Again, not my love, but it was kind of the best thing I could do in order to be a marriage and family therapist and to be able to do therapy in Ohio. At that point, I also joined the OAMFT leadership by being involved on the elections committee. And so I joined the elections committee and served for a couple of years on that committee. It was during this time that we were able to finally push through and achieve licensure in 2003. The disappointment in that, however, was that our license essentially had no power because we were able to achieve the licensure, but we had diagnosed in one part of the bill and in one part of the licensure law and not in the other. And so as a result, when we tried to put through our rules, we were blocked because of the fact that we did not have the word diagnosed throughout. And so in 2006, I became president-elect, and then in 2007, I became president. And at that point, we were faced with the reality that we needed to push through another bill in order to get the word diagnosed back into the licensure law. And so I was privileged enough to be president at that time, and I was privileged to be a part of that big push and to actually be in the State House on the day that I knew we were going to achieve that bill. And so it's given me a very unique perspective, I think, to really empathize with other divisions and the battles that many of us have fought for many years to achieve recognition and to make sure that people know who MFTs are, and for the other professions to allow us to come to the table and to be with them in our own states and communities. And so I hope to continue to work toward recognitions of MFTs throughout the United States and throughout Canada and even throughout the world. I think it's important for us to be recognized as a profession and for people to know who we are and what we do and how we can be valuable to others in the community. And I want us to be a viable profession for many years to come, and I am honored to serve the members and to help make sure that we can make that happen.